episode of Skate TV 253. I'm your host, Wayne Hicks. Joining me on my right-hand side now is Jeremy Gregory.
Hi.
He's here, and he will be here to stay. Jeremy, let's all see what magical things he can make.
You got a song for me?
No, that's like actually the Gumby theme song. But Jeremy, Gumby, it rhymed, so I was like trying to get into it.
It's working.
It was awesome. I really thought I was digging it. I thought it worked. So you liked it.
Dude, I'm so happy to be here right
I
now.
know. I'm happy you're here too.
On the first episode of Skate TV 25. Oh no, was the first episode all my friends that I grew up with that I skated with?
Yeah, that was.
I was wondering.
Yeah, they were over there. They were even in studio. It was really weird not having you here. I'll tell you that. It was very awkward not having him here when all of his childhood friends were literally sitting here. And we literally couldn't get them to do that last time. But yet, somehow, by some fluke miracle, it happened last time we shot, which was the first episode, and I couldn't get a hold of him on his telephone.
Broken phone syndrome?
Broken phone syndrome. And so yeah, we tried. I did. I do admit to trying.
Yeah, you did good.
I did.
It's my fault. Unprofessional.
No, it's not unprofessional. Mistakes happen. Things happen, dude.
All right, so we're past it. We're
past
to
it.
episode 2.
Episode 2 with Meer.
Yeah.
Man, Meer is an amazing dude. He's such a funny guy. I love hanging out with him. Thanks to Bruce Martin for introducing me to him. That's how I actually met him, was through Bruce. He's just super cool guy, man, and I'm really glad to bring him on the show and give you guys like his story. We're gonna ask him a bunch of questions. You guys sent us questions, and yeah, we're gonna do that. We got, from Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, over there in fucking Canada.
What?
We got Spencer Fitzgerald coming at you guys with East Coast Skate Life, and then we also have Brandon Martin, who's bringing you guys a little bit of esoteric enlightenment. Okay,
A little something for life.
a little something to kind of meld your guys' minds, make you guys think a little bit more about what you do and how you act, and it's quite interesting stuff that he's going to be bringing to the table, and I'm quite excited to actually have a skater that's so literally badass like Brandon Martin on the show this year, just enlightening people, making people smarter, because that dude is one smart cookie, I'll tell you that. One smart cookie.
I'm interested. I met his dad before, so I gotta listen to him and see where he's coming from.
Yeah, he posts on Facebook, dude. It's like, dude, novels, dude. Dude writes novels, and it's crazy. Like, I can't read all of his posts sometimes, and I'm sorry, Brandon, I'll let you know that. I get because I don't read a lot, man. I'm not a big reader,
that.
so I'll get there one day, maybe.
No, just get the videos.
Yeah, no, ebooks, the ones that...
Audiobooks.
Audiobook. That's right, audiobook. I need that. I need that in my life, so I can just listen to it, fall asleep, and I'll be cool. So yeah, I think that's everything we have this week besides Skater Spotlight. We have Skater Spotlights, Spotlights, not Spotlights, Spotlight. We have Skater Spotlight this week, and that's it.
That's it.
That's pretty much the extent of the show this week.
I just want to talk to Meer, so I don't know.
Yeah, let's bring him in. Let's bring in Meer. What's up, man? Welcome to Skate TV 253, bud.
Oh, yeah. All right,
Tacoma. From a long trip from Portland, Oregon, huh?
Yeah, well, I was there recently, but
I was just like laughing and smiling because I know.
I was hanging out in Olympia.
So we were in Olympia.
helping out the fam. Yeah,
Okay, helping out fam in Olympia. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna let that slide?
Yeah.
Yo, that's cool.
It has to.
Nice.
It has to. It's just so funny. Like, what, hey, what are we doing? We're filming a show right now and kind of like live cutting it because we have multiple cameras now. So it's,
Epic.
Looks
whatever
awesome,
you.
Huh? It does.
It looks nice. We'll probably only
Pro.
do this for the first 2 episodes, maybe.
Stepping it up.
Or maybe we might do it for more, but so.
Hyped.
Didn't come from Portland, came from Olympia. Cool with that.
No, but I've been all over the map.
You've been all over the map.
Yeah.
You're always somewhere else.
I was driving, so I drove for Vegas to California to the Valley,
Yeah.
to all over there, and then Portland, and
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. So
And here I am.
you. I'm getting ready to go to Vegas here soon. That's
So-
gonna be fun.
Yeah, I've been hitting up some skate parks down there and some
So you
know,
went to Craig Park.
interesting features. Yeah,
Saw
that one's
that.
good.
Very
I think
nice.
that's one of the better ones down
Very
there.
nice.
You know, like variety. Watch out for the bikes and scooters. But,
Oh yeah, and
you
the
know,
sand.
Hit
It's,
it
like,
at the right
It's pretty
time.
dusty, man. Like, and then the
Well-
kids like over there, they just throw trash all over the place, dude. When I went there, dude, there was so much trash in the bowls and everything. It was ridiculous.
You know, it's pretty amazing in Vegas. Like, there's just, geez, they got over 20 parks down there or something. A lot of them
Whoa.
suck, but that's a lot of parks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Desert land too. It's all nice and warm.
Just
but
super hot.
super
yeah,
hot.
yeah. If you're a summer activity, that's a rough one.
Yeah.
I can't imagine skating in that.
But they have lights a lot of places. you
Yeah, a
know,
lot of
just
places
like
do have lights.
Arizona
Yep,
and-
the Craig
yeah,
Park
sure.
has lights, and it's a really nice park. I liked it.
Unfortunate,
I was,
no.
I was excited about it.
They're missing pool coping. That's the only downer. I heard they fought for it, but
Yeah,
it didn't end up in the final situation.
yeah. So, who or what got you into skateboarding?
Pretty much my buddy Kurt Hurst, you know,
Okay.
but it was spawned out of just being in school and playing in sports and not really being good at basketball or baseball or football or, you know, being in wrestling and getting bloody noses. And
Yeah.
it just wasn't my thing, you know?
Right.
So it was like I found skateboarding and kind of got away from the school and that whack jock environment and you know I was picked
Yeah.
on in that
Yeah.
world, so
Yeah.
it offered an alternative world of something else to me that was cool, that was kind of like on the fringe of, oh, that's, you know, you gonna get a tattoo next or something. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
bad boy a little
and,
bit.
and, I mean, that mentality when you're 10 or it's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, it's a little
Right.
exciting to have that kind of
So many people come from the sports in school.
you know,
Where
it
there's
offered
like a
something
guy.
else to me, and you know, sure, there's a rebellion factor, and
Yeah.
all the above. Like we were out causing trouble and
yeah.
doing
Rolling
crazy
around.
things, yeah, breaking into schools that were
Skating
shut
stuff
down.
you shouldn't even skate.
Definitely,
Like I
yeah.
should not be skating this, but I'm gonna skate it anyways because fucking that's what we do.
Well, just trespassing, you know,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
we trespassed and broke into the school, and you know it was already a shut down situation,
Right.
but we're skating the hallways and
Yeah.
popping out big fluorescent lights and breaking them, you know, having fun,
Yeah,
like
just being a
stuff
kid.
that kids do, yeah.
being a kid,
at
like,
10 to
that's-
12 if you're lucky enough, you know,
Yeah. So
figuring
yeah.
life out.
figuring the life out. That's what life's all about. Figuring it out.
You know,
That's
one
what
of the
it
big
is.
benefits of it is it's like you don't have to conform to any, you know, there's no skate coach, there's no,
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want. If you were able to ollie or whatever, you know,
Yeah.
which Kurt Hurst taught me how to ollie, like once it's your own thing, you're like, I did that, you
Right.
know, I'm gonna do this now,
Right.
I'm gonna whatever, learn
It's
how to
whatever you
caveman,
want it to
grind
be.
Slappy this curb, like,
Right.
I mean,
It's all
that-
about overcoming those,
that was
getting
kind of the foundation of, yeah, it's like,
climbing up that thing.
Yeah. Climb the ladder. So who was the crew you skated with when you were a kid? Like I know obviously you just mentioned Kurt.
yeah, I mean, there was a bunch of guys. We had our own thing there, like, you know, there were different names, but I hung out with a lot of Midwest boys. That wasn't necessarily a skate crew, but
Right.
all those guys skated too, you know,
Yeah.
and a lot of those guys were super rippers, and I mean, that was a crew I was in for sure. But, you know, my buddy Eric Schulte and Joe, Punker Joe, and Sonny, and
Okay.
a bunch of other guys, we used to just skate all over town and hang out together and
Yeah.
go crazy.
Where were you born and where did
Yeah,
you grow up?
in Wichita, Kansas.
In Wichita,
Yeah.
Kansas. So that's where you grew up and started skating.
Yeah, for
So you
sure.
started your
I mean,
skateboarding.
went out to, you know, old pools there, and there used to be a vert ramp in the woods that was like secret.
Right.
And
Nice.
like we only really had one big thing ever demo but it was Alva demo with Craig Johnson and John Gibson, and I don't know if it was some other companies too, But yeah, that was a big one. They built a vert ramp downtown.
Whoa.
It was like, yeah, and this wasn't no
Nice.
cheap vert ramp. You know, this was Neanderthal days. These things are gigantic, and you
Yeah.
know, they must have spent an enormous amount of money on it just for that demo.
Right.
But I've tried to search the demo year up and stuff. I can't even find the flyer anymore. I used to have 11 by 17, but
Oh, wow. That would have been
Yeah,
great.
speaking of vert ramps, Seattle vert ramp, SVR over there at Hubbard's house, annihilated me. I'm probably going to need knee surgery, torn meniscus.
oh, were you in West Seattle?
Yeah, I went to the
Oh, wow.
13-footer. I got backside 50-50 grinds on it for like at least 5.5 feet, and then I got
Wait a minute. Who was measuring?
front side. Oh, they were filming it, so we were filming, dude.
Did they-
It looked like about a 5.5er.
What happened? You got spit out or something?
I got
Or
spit out on a
hurt
couple
your knee?
tricks. I kind of fell, dude. Like I kind of tweaked on a knee slide, I think.
How far out were you from?
I wasn't far out. I landed in tranny
Oh.
on top of vert, but it
Huh.
I think I twisted really bad, dude, and it just hurt.
Gnarly.
It totally screwed me up. So
Hopefully that heals quickly and you're back in the action. You know, that's a mega vert ramp.
Yeah.
It's like
Huge.
it's
Stay in
not
the mega
like
vert
a regular. It's not like a regular vert ramp.
No.
It's like riding the Red Bull one or
It
some
is.
shit, you know. And I rode that one before. I remember one time I had it up on Mount Hood, and I dropped in and I bounced off like a foot before the very top of the coping on vert because I was
Yeah.
just going that way so hard that I cracked the ramp a little bit. They didn't want me to ride it anymore. They were like,
Jeez.
"You broke the ramp." I'm like, "That dude's doing a 12-foot air right there, bro. If that's breaking for me doing it, like,
Yeah,
you
we
guys
need
got
to-
a problem at the ramp." You know what I mean? But I let
ridiculous.
Red and the other heavy hitters.
Heavy
you
hitters.
know, like, let those guys handle it. I think guy was there from Australia too. He was busting out crazy.
Dwayne's been going through this whole like skateboarding revival of learning vert, and it's awesome to watch, like Instagram style, you know.
I have been trying, and then I got took out. But you know what? Honestly, NOS energy drink available at Kmart. So good. So good. And we're gonna go to Spencer Fitzgerald over in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia,
bro.
dude.
I'm sorry.
East Coast Skate Life. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Spencer Fitzgerald. Welcome to East Coast Skate Life. Today I'm here with Mickey Jackson, and we're gonna be filming a couple tricks, but beforehand, I'm gonna ask him a couple questions. So Mickey, when did you first start skating?
Well, first, I started skateboarding when I was about 8 years old. I was watching everybody else. Everybody told me to, they told me to leave them alone because they didn't want me around, but I kept skating, and now I'm here skating with the same guys that told me to leave them alone.
Who's your favorite skater right now?
Favorite skater right now, David Gonzalez, just because he kills it.
Yeah, dude, that guy's really sick actually. What's your favorite trick, man?
Favorite trick is definitely a nice kickflip. It's just so universal.
All right, well, thanks for taking some time to film a couple tricks for me.
No problem, Spencer.
Appreciate you answering some questions. And back to the studio.
And we're back. Well, awesome. As always, Spencer, keep up the good work out there in Yarmouth. You are one savage little dude. He skates pretty good, man, and he's a really cool guy. I'm so glad he's part of us now. He's Gooble Gobble one of us. Gooble Gobble one of us. Gooble Gobble one of us. You know, like, you're one of us now, too. And he's
I don't know what. Yeah,
We don't know the Google Gobble part though.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's Bohemian Grove stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know, World Power Elite. Illuminati.
Uh,
No, I'm just kidding, dude.
I get what you're
He's
saying.
wearing the shirt. I'm just like, come on, man.
I
It's
get
like
what
we're
you're
all
saying.
CNI, man. We're like, here. We're like, where?
One of us. I'm thinking the little creature on like Total Recall or something. That's part of the dude.
Hey, maybe that could be something too. You never know.
That's a different. I mean, we're all in the skate army.
Yes.
I'm about that.
We're all in the skate army.
That's, I guess, I just don't hear that term very often. One of us.
You're one of us.
Makes you nervous.
Yeah.
Makes me nervous.
Does it make you nervous? I'm sorry.
You're one of us. Yeah.
As long as whoever's saying that's not on the creepy uncle crew, you're doing
Creepy Uncle Crew.
We're one of us now.
Dude, we need to like make t-shirts, Creepy Uncle Crew. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, dude. It's pretty cool.
Creepy Uncle Crew. Get down to your tidy whities.
Don't do it.
So it says on the back.
My
Yeah.
buddy quoted that at a graffiti event. One of these dance things, all kinds
So
of
yeah, you do a lot of graffiti.
situations.
Wow. Yeah.
Isn't
Sorry,
it-
I heard
You're
it.
like you did the
I like
door.
to paint.
You did the door here.
good action,
It looks
sure.
fucking amazing. And every other piece I've seen at Burnside has been friggin' amazing. And you do, I saw the stuff from the Nude Bowl. You do stuff from, I mean, you pretty much go all around the world,
Yeah.
right? And paint.
I mean, that's my goal. I'm trying to travel around and paint at skate parks. Like, that's my passion. I
Yeah.
enjoy it, especially when it's a DIY or something like that, because it has another element to it.
Right.
But I've painted at parks, all over the country. Like, that's if I'm traveling. Like,
Yeah, that's what I
I
was
want to go skate. I want to go paint. I want to,
Yeah.
have fun, and that's part of what I enjoy to do and have fun. So it's kind of transformed to that. I go search out graffiti walls and other stuff too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Yeah. Graffiti walls.
There's a lot of
man.
different mixes, but
You said you did the one over there in that little town by Buckley too, right? You did something over there, and then did somebody do something?
yeah, the Tehela community.
Yeah, Tehela
I
community.
did a grand opening mural for the
Grand opening
little
mural.
legal
That's right.
wall.
That's right. Yeah, the little
They
legal-
have for the kids.
Oh, that's
there.
cool.
So, yeah, it was pretty cool. I did a big skateboarder dude in the pool,
Right.
skating it.
remember
Although
you
the
told me about
transitions are slightly small at that park, but
It's still really fun though.
I painted Glen Haven for that was for the city, and
Okay.
I'd like to do more stuff like that for cities. I think it's good. Like, a lot of people doubt stuff at parks or this and that. They're like, oh, if you paint this, guy's going to be tagging all over the place and doing this, they're going to be desecrating it. And that's not really the situation. If you bring in somebody that's talented, has respect, or
Right.
they foster respect in the community by
Right.
reaching out to that community and representing what that community's about
Right.
on the wall,
Exactly.
then it's accepted, it's held with it's pride. They're like, I love
Yeah.
this. This is
Yeah.
us. This is our park, and maybe they take better care of it, or So
Right.
I beg to differ that it causes a problem. In certain situations, it can, but just
Right.
like DIY has a little bit more regulation than a city park or something. Everybody's going to be tagging and hitting up their stickers at the city park somewhere. They don't have to do it in the transition, or
Right.
like a whack majority of places just have. The typical 420 or beef, some
Yeah.
cuss words.
Yeah. A dick.
Wow.
MS-13. Like,
I mean-
I've seen that in millions of places, and that's crazy. You don't
Hey,
wanna
if
see
it
that.
said Skate Army or DIY, I'd be like, yeah, even though it's not really what a city park is. But,
Right. Yeah. So, like, what was the first board you ever owned?
Well, originally I used to skate my homie setups and stuff, so I would rock that out until I finally convinced my parents to get a board. Of course, they went and got me one of the crappiest ones out there that was semi an embarrassment. You know what I mean? I had a Veriflex.
Yeah.
There it
Mine was a
is.
Veriflex too.
I put my own art on there, wrote Alva and skate rags and stuff, try to make it look more hardcore. Or like it was one of those boards that got a rat bone in the grip tape, rat bones. The
Pretty
peace
nice.
sign might have came later, DRI.
Yeah.
Vision
look at
sticker, old cab sticker. Then I spray painted it to try to
Restart.
make it look like it wasn't what it was,
Right,
It's
right.
getting some stealth factor in there. What's that? That's like an old Jimbo sticker or something going on there. So Roscoe, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Roscoe.
Wow.
But, I didn't ever really consider this board. Obviously, see, I customized it and chopped
Right.
it down and tried to drill holes in it.
You're like,
make it
it's
lighter
very
weight,
black.
colored it.
Let's just
like-
make it look cool.
Make it lighter weight. I like that.
Man. So
Ooh.
then I finally got a hawk.
The
That
Tony
was-
Hawk.
That was
Sorry.
my step up, and that's some of my original artwork on there that I drew back then.
Oh, wow.
Got
Nice.
Midwest Boys, and yeah, I beat that one up. It was a bow night. Got a moto built. I had moto built trucks for a while. They're pretty gnarly, you know. I was sick of breaking trucks. I had tracker ultralights, and I was just flying through them. The base plates,
Yep.
they just tore and
plastic
shredded
ones?
off. You know what I mean?
I do.
So I was like,
I have no idea what that's about.
Yeah, those were the
yeah.
old school.
Yeah, you guys got me on that one.
They had a
'cause,
plastic base plate.
plastic. Oh,
Yeah.
I had a
I've
plastic
the
base plate, you know. It sounds asinine
It sounds stupid.
now,
It sounds stupid.
you know, but they were like ultra light. We got to get, my trucks were so heavy. I took those Veriflex ones, tried to grind them, all kinds of shit out of them on wheels. And, you know, so
Yeah.
I got these ultralights. I was rocking those for a while, but they grinded like crap. And, you know, ripping off the base plates so many times. Then I got the GNS ultralight. Now, they had metal pieces inside that ultralight base plate, so they weren't supposed to rip as much.
Yep.
But they still just ripped out by the bolts. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get an indestructible truck. Screw this, Moto-Built. They got a lifetime warranty. This truck's gonna last, you know. Ultimately, I ended up, you know, finding Indy, you know,
Right,
Indeed,
right.
That's what I like.
But
So-
pretty much been riding those almost ever since. I rode Gull Wings too, though, and you know, made it through the gamma of all of the above.
So that would
Oof.
lead me to that question, like what were your favorite skateboarding trucks and why?
There it
Were your
is.
skateboarding
Yeah, damn,
trucks? So
well,
that was kind of gone out
I
of
think
there.
that about sums it up. you
Yeah.
know?
Sum that one up real quick.
So when you're doing all this traveling, how are you doing all this traveling? Is it from a network? You know, like it seems like you have a network of people you can contact and kind of.
I find them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just be somewhere and research it up. You know, it's easy nowadays.
Yeah.
Sure, back in the day, what are you going to do? You can't do anything. You got, look, I'm going to go to the skate shop.
Yep.
Hey, Bob, I still do that.
I do that. I did that.
Where's the course shop? These guys will know if something's in town or something's whatever, and unless they got a bad relationship with whoever, and you know that can be a dynamic too. But
Right.
so that's something good. That's good about moms and pops car skate shops. You know what I mean? Still find heads. Most of the time, it's somebody that was a skateboarder.
Yeah.
Or is part of it. It's not like I'm an outsider trying to get rich off selling these kids for parts and shit. You know, like. You know, damn. I remember going into ones and it was like 75 cents for a bolt. I'm like, I just need a bolt. Help me out, you know?
I know.
And there are other ones that are like, yeah, bro, here you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here.
hook it up. They hook it
Come
up.
on in.
Yeah.
Sure, look,
You need
check
some
out this-
bushings, dude? I
check
got some
out
speed
this-
washers.
Yeah.
Like,
You know,
yeah.
how did you attract people back in the day? It was that skate shop. Nobody else had boards.
Right.
You went to that shop. You were like, there's a video out. Like,
Yeah.
just the video was amazing, you know?
Yeah.
It's like
It was the best.
VHS. And we're going to sit and watch this at the skate shop as many times as we can because this shit is like $20-$30. You
Yeah.
know?
Right,
Like,
right.
Whoa.
We don't want to spend the money right now because we don't got the money right
that's
now,
like
but we
twice
want to
as-
see the freaking video.
That was like twice as much as the Target games.
It's,
you know?
it's amazing how much the culture's changed.
Oh, kids can
Like,
watch
it's
any video,
amazing.
anytime,
in
anywhere.
a second. Like the second that person does that trick to that trick to that trick to that trick,
Yeah.
they just put it out there, and then the next person's like, I can do another trick off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's actually
Let's get
some of my
nuts.
art that he's got some stickers on the board and stuff, but stuff from Burnside, Marginal Way Skate Park, DIYs, Washington Street down there, got Redmond, and then that was at a train track in California, Burnside, yeah.
Skate Army's
Oh,
on
yeah.
there too.
Down
Right
down
there in the
Cali.
green. Yeah. I want to
Anyway,
get
yeah,
one
that
of
was
those
pretty cool. Thanks for wrapping those up in the studio.
For
Dwayne.
sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Skate 253 here.
TV. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody does it, dude. I
Skate
swear.
253.
I'm gonna
TV.
yeah, it's just whatever now. It's whatever you want it to be. It's your show, right? You know, this is your guys' show. Like I try to explain to everybody all the time. You want to be on the show? You send me footage to skatetv253@gmail.com, and I will put you on the show. No questions asked. You got music? You want to listen? You want your video part to have Tupac and Biggie? I don't care. Let's do it. Put it in there, dude. We don't care about monetization anymore. Fuck you two.
Yeah, it's pretty whack with their music licensing crap. Isn't everybody sick of this already?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
you know, Metallica.
Stupid.
I think it's like Metallica started it.
You're
They
not
were like the
going-
revolutionary
Wow.
people, like with back in the day.
Yep.
Somebody took their music and
Everything's
there was
online now.
Yeah.
It's like,
you can't hit me, you can't take my music, no,
they were a big one, you know. I used to download Napster and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
nonstop,
Yeah.
bro. That
Yep.
sucked. It was like, well, shut down Napster. Man, I was hiding the software at the school computers
Yeah,
so I
like-
could download like on their T3 line, whatever.
Faster.
Yeah,
Get
faster.
more.
Wow,
You get
I
the-
was, yeah, dude.
get
We
the
were on
music
dial-up.
quicker.
It took like a half hour to get a song,
Dude,
you know?
Yeah, I
There's some
remember that.
dedication here
I remember
with this.
that.
There you
Super
could do
long
like
time.
5 songs at a time in like 2 minutes. It was like, oh, I'm gonna do this the whole class period. You know, I'll take this class just to do this.
Free
But
music.
And then it was like,
But-
where do I store this shit?
It was kind of off topic, yeah.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? It was like, where do I store it though? Like that was the whole thing with that in the beginning too. It
But
was
I-
like once
I
you
s-
put it on it was on a computer, but
Right.
like where do I take it from there?
I wrote
That was
down-
like iPods were just now coming out, like right after Napster, right? Or were they coming out like at the same? I don't think they were coming out
I
at the same
didn't
time.
know. I didn't
I can't
know.
remember.
It's around that though.
It was
They're both
the
around
same-
each other.
They're around the same time, but it's like, damn, like really, I'm gonna download all this stuff. Like I'm gonna
Now my
listen-
computer's full.
Fuck it, I'm gonna listen
Times
to it.
have changed, bro.
Yeah, you can't
know,
do
I used to
anything.
carry the big pull-out CD changer. It wasn't just the faceplate comes off. It's like this big
Yeah.
old tank.
That's what you did. You burned it to a CD.
Yep, you did.
That's
too.
what you
yeah,
did
bro,
for
sure.
Napster.
You did do that.
You burnt it to a CD.
Now they're eliminating CD burners out of stuff. It's
yeah,
kind of
you
whack,
can't.
you
it's-
know.
Yeah, there's all
Everything's
kinds of
crazy.
weirdness going on in the world today.
But I wrote all kinds of different wheels too. You know, slime balls, bullet 66s,
Yeah.
like pals, crossbones, Palperalta. You know.
You never had
it's
those T-bones back in those days?
like- I never had the T-bone.
You know what I'm talking about? They had those. They were really big.
I had Toxics, and those were like, boom, dude. It was like
My first skateboard was a toxic skateboard.
you're riding
Wow.
on like the upper freeway with those things.
Yeah. So, who are your top 5 favorite skaters, dead or alive? Doesn't matter. They could have passed away, or they could still be here with us. Skating, not skating, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean it's tough. You know, Rodney Mullen. I don't know if he did that one freestyle to Metallica. Funny enough, back in the day, but
Yeah.
it's for whom the bell tolls, and that just when I saw that, it really
Yeah.
that kind of blew my mind. Not only him, but Metallica, everything. It was
Right.
just so that really impressed it in my mind. But I mean, he was doing a lot of maneuvers that were improbable or impossible, and ultimately that guys started doing it on the street later
Yeah.
on boards.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, they were.
so he made a big impression. The whole, Bones Brigade and, Animal Chin and all that whole posse. You
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
even really say
Yeah.
one or two guys.
Yeah,
you
like
know.
the Bones Brigade.
Yeah.
I mean, of
the whole
course,
brigade.
of
It was
course,
those
I
videos.
had a hawk board, but it wasn't like.
Oh, yeah.
But
Hey,
of course,
Tony Hawk,
yeah,
dude.
all those guys looked up to him. I mean, the amount of tricks he invented and made, and people
yeah.
talk shit, but I've
No.
stood with him next to the elbow skateboarding Burnside, and he's busting McTwist no
Dude, Hawk
pads over
is-
the hip. It's like,
I don't even
All right.
care.
Yeah,
all right.
exactly.
Tony Hawk,
you know?
if you ever see this show, dude, you're the man, dude. You've always been one of my top inspired, skateboarders in my life. Like people
He's
used to
done a
make
lot.
fun of me.
He's got the foundation.
Yeah.
He does positive things, so he has done
Yeah.
his donations here and there.
He's a good guy,
But,
man. I guarantee it. And we want you on the show. Anytime you want to come and be on the show, dude, we'd love to have you. So if you see this, come on out. We'll get you here. We'll fly you in because NOS Energy Drink and Kmart will fly you out here to be with us on this show.
Everybody's
Anytime.
dream to have Kmart sponsor him,
I want to be on the NOS jet.
but
They're trying to get us a bus.
Oh, okay.
A bus.
I don't know if it was Kmart or Target, but my buddy back in the day, same OG friend, walked in there, and we both had our skateboards. He put on the knee pads in the store, and we walked out, and he
you just took, yeah.
brand new set
yeah.
of knee pads. He ultimately gave me those knee pads.
Oh, okay.
But on other heavy hitters, I think Danny Way, he's like a bionic Terminator,
Yeah.
jumping super mega stuff before anybody was doing it. I'm just gonna let's get me to jump out of a helicopter into this weight ramp,
Yeah,
and
like
it's like,
And my body's already been broken. Every
Oh,
every
wow.
bone's already been broken.
I just broke my foot, and I'm gonna continue doing the next jump over the Great Wall of China.
Right?
You know,
But for
like,
real. No, it sounds funny,
I'm gonna
but
land it.
for real.
I'm
This
gonna
has
land
never
it,
been done
like-
before, and we don't even know what might happen in the air and the distance. And
And you have a broken foot?
We're gonna try to plan it.
Dude.
And
Ride the Lightning was insane. That was an
Right.
insane documentary, dude. Have you guys
so
ever
I
seen
mean,
that?
Yes.
you know, I think just
Super inspiring.
But a lot of guys, you know, that I've skated with or I've grown up around, that's really the best inspiration. Or the guys at Burnside, you know, Red, Josh Falk, like Mikey Chin being so young and just so talented and
Right.
amazing, and Neil and Pig, and you know, all that whole family is
Yeah.
just epic. Everybody's got their own style, their own moves, their own tricks, and they, you know, handle it like nobody else. So
Right.
when you see that signature stuff, you're like, we all have our own special moves, you know, before any video game came out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
Well, on that note, we're gonna go to Skater Spotlight, and we'll be right back. go out to Portland and hung out with you, and we did all that filming and stuff like that. This is new stuff that we're just now doing on the show. We're gonna get out of the studio, you know, go away and do some other stuff and hang out with people that we bring into the studio.
Always hyped to be on location.
As much as we can.
You know, that's what it's all about, getting out in the elements. You want to experience it. Especially if you're at a DIY or, you know, something that has that spirit to it.
Yeah, the spirit.
The
is-
DIY spirit.
The spirit that moves you to skate and fucking grind, dude.
And build.
Build.
Construct and
Create.
hang out. I mean,
Create.
You know,
What's some other words that we can use?
I was trying to
for,
think,
like,
I was trying to think.
Because it's like, it's like everything. It's like my life.
sure, yeah.
And so let's go and check out this segment with G Meer, guys.
Worthy pursuit. Hey, what's up? It's Jay Meer. Welcome to Burnside Skate Park, Portland, Oregon. We're gonna go check out the park, see what it's all about, right? There's my Burnside ID card.
Nice. It comes out clean.
That's just with me standing there. I chopped it out. Of course, I added a little bit of extra shit in there, you know, DIY creative art director. I actually have a back on the card, too.
It's awesome.
Yeah, this is the new section we've been working on next to the gigantic mega structure that was built next to the park, but we're getting it going. We got a little vortex portal to the next dimension back there of skateboarding, and we're gonna continue that out this way, spreading like a reverse black hole. Here we got just some random cats just shot through from Oakland and St. Louis. Hit me up to paint. We got a little cage storage area. I did the Oscar the Grouch in there, you know. If you could see it, it actually says Scram beneath that. He's got the cardboard sign. And we got an RIP blast piece I did for a cat out of UTI. He was a skateboarder and a painter. And he passed away a while back. So a little throw up for the homie. So we got some other artists that painted the front wall, and we rotate the art here at the park all the time. Hey! And here it is. Here's Burnside. It's the beauty in all its glory. Anyway, let's skate.
This episode of Skate TV 253 brought to you by NOS. Pictures at Kmart. So, Jay.
No.
What, man?
It's all good.
All right. So, Jeremy had questions because he's such a good co-host. He literally does work. He researches
I
and
put
he
in
does
the
things.
work.
You do work.
I'm
He
a
does
super
things.
stalker.
Good to work.
I'm really good at stalking.
He's a stalker.
Oh,
Um,
it's kind of spooky.
yeah. I'm so good at stalking that I went back in your Instagram, 85 weeks, right?
I guess I've been on there for a minute.
The weeks are ticking by, the Instagram weeks.
Dude, weeks.
So I saw you in a boat in Alaska catching the biggest fish I've ever seen in my life, where a guy shot it with a shotgun outside the boat after when you guys were trying to pull it up, and it was still flapping in the boat, and it looked dangerous.
Yeah, you got to handle that stuff. I mean, not everybody shoots them, you know, it's a 410, but when they get so big, if you pull it up in the boat, that thing flopping around, it could break your leg or ankle or this and that, especially when it's weighing over 120 or so pounds, you know, they get a little bit much to handle.
You
But
were in a
That's what I was
boat?
gonna
they
say.
don't just, yeah.
You shot it in a boat?
No. Shoot it outside the boat. Don't make that mistake. I've seen it on cartoons and the boats start
dude.
sinking and stuff.
Don't
Unless
shoot a
you
boat.
have a cork. If you have a cork, you can do it in the cartoon.
But a lot of people just gaff it with the big spike too.
Yeah.
You know, but
That's more gangster, though. Well, I don't know. The
it's
shotgun
getting
outside
bloody
the
any
boat.
which way you look at it.
If you shoot it with one hand.
Yeah,
If you
he
shoot it
did
with
it.
one hand.
People got pretty
did
crazy
it.
on there, you
Oh,
know.
he did?
They were leaving comments like I had one guy who was like, "You hurt the fish" and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, what are you gonna do? Go call fish PETA or something? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's a fish. We're gonna
You're
eat that
fishing.
and freeze it, and you know, people have survived off it for centuries. You know, that's great if you're a vegetarian, whatever.
Right.
I like vegetables too. You know, but I'm not. But I eat meat. And
Jeremy's a
fish,
leaf
and,
eater.
Yeah.
You know, nothing wrong with that. You know?
Yeah, but I'm not mad. I wasn't mad when they shot the fish, though.
I know.
I was kind of like, damn, he just shot it with a shotgun
You
with
know,
one hand.
I have to check
We're
that
not
video
out there with an AK shooting whales and dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something different. Flying fish. Although I have heard those stories of guys
Yeah, that's real.
in the Corps or something out
Yeah.
there shooting flying fish.
Dude, that's
You know what I
crazy.
mean?
They have those real fish that just be jumping out of the river. And,
Yeah.
and like I had never seen that until I saw it on video. I was like, whoa, those are
That's a
crazy.
really epic place we go up there. You know, it's all pretty much national forest. It's some of the last undiscovered country on Earth. You know, it's very fresh and clean. Huge glaciers. Actually, one of the glaciers is called the Hubbard Glacier.
Hubbard
If that ain't a trip, like
Yeah.
Mike Monk up here.
Yeah.
But you know, and that is actually a growing glacier. Although it's calving off huge sections all the time, it's still growing.
Right.
I have some of that on video. I never dropped it. It's crazy, dude. There's a big, huge wave comes towards us, and
What? Oh, when something falls?
yeah,
Something falls
like
and makes the wave towards you?
multi-hundred piece
Yeah.
of glacier falls off, and we're out there, and it's like, that's big. Start moving the boat. You know,
I didn't even think about that.
It
Yeah.
starts fucking
But-
floating towards you.
So we're out there. We hook up some of the icebergs and stuff, and I might have posted a photo of some of the icebergs, and we'll take that back. It's like 10,000-year-old ice. Chop it up,
Yeah.
mix it into some whiskey drinks or something. While we're
Yeah,
at the
have a little
cabin,
bit of
you
history.
Yeah,
know? Yeah.
drinking history.
That's
Oh
cool.
yeah, I
Pot of
mean there you
glass
go.
full.
You're touching water that hasn't been touched in 10,000 years. You know that's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Like now, screw NOS. Get your own water bottling company. We'll bottle that. Sell it to some kook for 10 grand a bottle. Or
There we
something.
go. There we go. Let's sell ancient water to kooks. That's what we needed to get into.
That's the business plan.
Yes.
you
All
go.
right. Well, you're the artist. You're the artist. You fucking got two artists in here, man.
We'll get in on it.
Start
We'll get
drawing.
on it.
Let's draw some logos up real quick. I got the screen printer. We'll make T-shirts. We'll sell the shit out of them first, and then we'll just get to spread the word, dude. Spread it all. Spread it everywhere.
Who thought they could put water in a bottle and sell it? You know.
Yeah,
50
it's so
years
weird.
ago.
It's so
Like,
weird. It's
whoa.
so weird when you're like, oh man, I need water so bad, but I don't have $2.
And we'll get those. And we'll get the bottles that don't have that plastic stuff that everybody's so worried about, like from the plastic bottles. Like you shouldn't even drink bottled water because that's this plastic
make
thing.
them
and-
biodegradable so you can eat the bottle when you're done with it.
Yeah, do like those
Flavor.
edible panties. We'll make it like edible panties, but water bottles.
I'm on
So it's
it.
like you just drink it.
You
then
need to
just
be
eat it.
quiet. You need to start being quiet.
All right.
That was good. That's a good idea.
What's your next question?
Next question is, so you're like Burnside, you know what I'm saying? And so at Burnside, don't they have like a weekly show, the Weekly Burn, where they do it in the middle of the damn skate park?
Yeah, we got a show, The Weekly Burn, and that's Burnside's only live show every Friday night. They're on episode 18 or something right now. I've done some. It's Kook Nix and the Human Slam Pig show, Austin, but I've done some guest interviews and co-hosting and different stuff on there or
You
whatever.
do some satellite shows, like where you
yeah,
went
sure,
somewhere?
yeah, I'll jump out in the mix. They're at the park. Okay, I'm at the Shrunken Head art show, or I'm at the skate park, or that, or Agent Orange Live.
Yeah.
So that's some good action to be able to twist it up. Like
Yeah,
that.
I like that.
Sick.
And I had some really good interviews on the show too. I had Josh Falk. That was just epic interview, and I actually did a satellite interview with Bruce Martin here in your studio.
Yep.
So thanks, appreciate the action on
no
that.
problem.
If you guys look that up on Skate, well, you'd have to find it on the Weekly Burn. I guess it's on YouTube. You can find it. Type The Weekly Burn, and you can see
get it.
old episodes and stuff. Pretty crazy, and yeah,
That's cool.
good action. Glad you get to peep it out every once in a while. The chaos from down there. It's very live, random show. Anybody who's walking up around the park. Or,
There's a guy that
we just pull people on there. And
there's a guy that stumbled up in the background. And he was like, "Hey, you got a light?"
They ask ridiculously stupid questions. They're way out there, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I've
watched quite a few of them actually.
So, whoa.
Yeah.
But
They have
good
fun.
times.
They have fun. That's
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's all
Skateboarding,
about.
Everything is just fun, So just have your fun, It's like, when you get your cake, guess what? I can eat
But
it.
yeah, if you were friends of Burnside, which hardly anybody gets to join on Facebook, but if you get to join, then you could watch it through that, or you'd have to watch it through Kook Nick's page, or
On
Yeah.
YouTube.
or Austin's page, or my page,
Facebook.
or else you can watch it on YouTube.
On
after
YouTube
the
after
fact.
the
That's
fact,
not
yeah.
live.
Oh, gotcha. We want to keep it live.
Live, man. That's what it's all about.
Live.
Electrocuting live.
All right.
Yeah, Weekly Burn.
That's
What
cool.
about? Do we have questions from like people from Facebook or something?
We do have questions from Facebook. We have quite a a few. We have a few. I'm
Not
gonna say
quite
quite
a
a few.
few.
I'm gonna say quite a few because it's a few. But we have one. I'll start reading them off. I'll read them off right now. We'll just go at it. So Brandon William Martin, Bruce's son, asks.
Awesome.
says-
Skatopia,
says
CIA.
Yeah, that's right. CIA all day. That's right. I am a
Realize.
I'm a card-carrying member of the CIA. That's me. Ask
They
Jay
put
Meer.
the coke in America.
Ask Jay Meer what he thinks of the impact corporate corruption running rampant in skateboarding or any other sport has on youth, and do you have any good solutions and tips for the upcoming skaters or athletes so that we don't have the same greed monkeys hanging on our backs for the next generations?
Yeah, I mean, brush your shoulder off. I mean, they're all trying to jump up on the bandwagon. We did this shit before. It was cool. We'll do it after it was cool. It got famous. It went to the... still gonna be skating, you know,
Right.
but
Right.
yeah, it's easy for kids to get confused or think that this is cool, that's cool. It's all about skating and having fun. I think if you look at a guy like David Gravett or something who, is maybe in some of those big contests, or Willis Kimball or other guys, they're taken seriously, riding at a certain point in time, but then they're like, look, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna enjoy this run. I don't really care about this too much to an extent. I'm not going to be your pretty boy role model, This
Right,
is
right, yeah.
skateboarding, this is me. This ain't Mountain Dew or X Factor or whatever you want to call it.
energy
you know
drink.
What I mean? Yeah. So I mean, I think people start more DIYs, just like DIY skate parks, DIY skateboard companies,
Right.
mom and pop shops. Support them, support other people that are out doing their own thing, making their own stickers,
Right.
whatever,
Exactly.
That's like where the core is at, and, they're going to be around before, after, like I said, maybe their messages, unless some of these bigger people are going to put out some positive messages and do some stuff for the community, why are we really supporting them? Is it just to get ourselves on TV? We don't need that, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, some people do is they're marketing themselves as some whatever it is, but you
Right.
know,
Yeah, but you
those
don't even
contest
need it.
results are blah blah are going to still come out.
Right.
It's not like,
Yeah.
or if you have contests, build parks that are going to stay there. Do something cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just build more parks. Yeah, everybody just needs to build more parks.
Right.
Put on some gloves,
it's-
man.
Yeah,
Build
support
parks.
Skatopia, you know, drop
Yeah.
them some money. They
Yeah,
just
dude.
started a GoFundMe, you know. A lot of the DIYs have GoFundMes nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put out my own propaganda for that. You know, I hope that everybody else puts out their own propaganda and we share it too. Lower Bob's in Oakland, they need our support right now.
Right.
You know, and people are dropping paper, you know, the guys that are in the bigger industry side of it, a lot of them do come through and support
Yeah.
the real.
The real, exactly. That's
so-
what it is. The real.
That's
But
the way it
yeah, I
has to
mean,
roll.
you know, Brandon's questions are so deep and like it's tough to encompass really
'Cause he's
solutions to that, but
Crazy.
or you know issues. I would just say you're not gonna get what you're gonna get from some corporate store or company. What you're gonna get out of a mom and pop store or you
Right.
know a DIY or a smaller skate deck company, whatever. you know.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
Support your friends, you
Yeah.
know. Support
Yeah,
people
support your
doing
friends
stuff
is a
in
good
your
one.
community.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Support community is probably the best thing. Yeah, just like community-driven stuff, community-driven products,
when-
community-driven everything. Just
When that big corporate thing is done, they're like, we got our publicity, we don't need nothing. Where are you gonna be? You're gonna be back with moms and pops that are taking care of you.
right.
You know, having the product and really care about your scene and are really doing events in the community, bringing those people together. So
Yeah.
that's where you need to be, man.
Right. So Tacoma Dan Hessler
Dan
wants
Hessler.
to ask you, who were some of your earlier graffiti influences, and where did you first start using spray paint to do art?
I mean, as far as graffiti influences, like back kind of in the era when I started, there wasn't like magazines or internet or videos or anything. There was spray can art, which was like the Bible, you know, the couple books that were out in New York by, you know, James Pregoff and Henry Chalfonte and those guys. So that was like the only book. You could go see it at the library or somewhere.
Right.
And other than that, like I had a mentor, so he was my inspiration more or less. I used to go to Psycho City back in the day, which was the ultimate graffiti paradise playground in San Francisco. And,
Right.
you know, so being able to go up there and see the old big guns like Dream painting on the yard and the tracks and
Yeah.
like, you know, stuff doesn't really compare to that.
Right.
And, unless I would have grown up in New York in that era.
Yeah,
But of
right.
course I looked up to guys like, you know, from Style Wars and Wild Style and Scene and Lee and
Yeah.
you know
There was only those few things to pick from.
so many other
Yeah.
has Beat Street even, you know.
Yeah, Beat Street, dude.
stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Spit and get the
I know it all too, man.
But what was the other part to that question? Oh, pick up a spray can. I mean, I guess that'd be like right when I, you know, around this time, spray painted my board, and we went to pools like before I was ever doing graffiti, and we were doing the rat bones and pools, and you know, general vandalism ish art, and then not really till I moved to Cali did I take it on to another level and start getting serious about doing it.
You've done a lot of it, man. It was impressive when I was stalking.
Yeah, I mean, I hope right now that I'm one of the guys that's been painting skate parks the longest and has painted the most skate parks and the most legendary skate parks that is alive or has done it. So,
Right.
you know,
What are
I'm
some
not
of
trying to
those?
inspire anybody else to go out and do me out there. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to keep doing it. You
The
know,
race is on.
They'll be catching up for a while.
Yeah,
you
you'll
know.
be
Yeah,
catching
it's
up.
tough to-
Got some catching up to
but,
do.
You know, I mean, so it's all about making the community look good in that sense, or the park. It's not
Yeah.
about painting at the park. It's about skating the park and then doing some art to
Add to it.
skate to while you're skating the park and hype you up. Yeah, sure. Hit this wall, go over the devil shark, and you know get hyped up. So radical.
Okay. Well, Seth Ivers.
Seth.
He's always leaving questions, but he
Seth!
still hasn't got back
Seth!
to me on being on the show
Seth!
yet. But thanks for your questions. You need to come and be on the show too.
Yeah, come be on the show,
Come
Seth.
on, dude. I mean, you know, you don't have to cuss. It's
Seth's
cool.
got a question.
We don't-
I'm cussing.
You know,
I'm
I
gonna.
mean, well, I mean, I'm trying to like be as more. You know what I mean?
I get it. Try to make it sound more smarter.
Yeah, something.
No holds bars, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
right.
you know, it's
Do
open
you think?
format.
Do you think
Beautiful
that
thing.
Washington State will
Freedom.
ever cover skate parks?
Washington State will ever cover skate parks?
Do you think they will?
I hope so. I mean, you know, funny enough, there was a design in Portland back in the day where they were going to build a cover over one, and ultimately the city changed situations, but
Yeah.
we definitely need some covered situations up here.
Yeah.
Like the rain is brutal. I mean, we got marginal ways, so it's DIY up
exactly.
there. That's, you know, if you're hardcore, you can go down there. But they need to cover some city parks too.
Yeah.
You know, at least get us even something with some street and ledges and curbs, and you know, get something you can skate in the rain.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Pretty challenging up here.
Exactly.
So we got to lobby and hype that up. You know, I mean, they're still building. There's a lot of parks getting built.
Yeah, I mean, we
Let's
saw that
find,
spot
you know,
in
like-
Tacoma that we went to. You know, I mean, it's a pretty prime spot. It's just we got to figure it out, you know, to get it built.
But the city needs to work on.
The city does
something.
too. The city needs to make a better, like, they need to make a covered park. Period. Like, it just needs to happen.
Retractable tents. I mean,
Something.
they built the dome over in, you know, overseas.
Yeah.
Like, we need something like that. Indoor and outdoor, you could weave in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hell yeah.
not?
So
Where you at, Paul Allen?
I sure
Where
hope
you at,
so.
Paul Allen? You got thousands of dollars. Where you at, Microsoft Bill Gates? You both freaking live here, you jerks.
Hey, we
Frickin'
don't
dump
care.
some
You know,
money.
Paul Allen, he could make that thing look like a big number 12 on the top of the
don't
dome
care.
or whatever.
You can have it say
Let's see
Paul
up there.
Allen.
Just give it us a roof. Yeah,
You know,
it
the
could- it
roof can
say
say
that,
whatever. It
yeah.
don't matter.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we'll skate that too.
Yeah, dude. It can be the Paul Allen Memorial Skate Park.
You need to just drop a design where the
Memorial.
ramps are say Paul
Oh,
Allen.
well, yeah. Yeah, well, Memorial, right? No, he's not dead.
No, he's not there.
Yeah, I know, but I thought Memorial would just work. Whatever.
No, yeah, that's.
It has to be.
They call that something different. When
I
you
know.
name
Well,
the
I'm not very good with
facility
words
after
sometimes.
something. It's all good.
I'm sorry.
You get a pass, free pass,
Yeah, well, I don't feel like I got a pass.
red card.
You're caught.
I'm done, dude.
All right.
But you know what? Honestly, I feel like being enlightened. I feel like getting a little bit of enlightenment. I know we all do. So.
Ride
we're
the
gonna-
lightning.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Esoteric Enlightenment with Brandon Martin out at Skatopia. We'll be right back.
Bring me in. Press the right fucking button, idiot, or I'll fire you. Oh, hey, Dwayne. Yeah, we X'd that one out for the show this week. Yeah, it's not good for business. I'm the producer now, so I make the shots. I call the shots. I make them, I call them, I do everything to them. I am the man, you are the host. You do what I say, or else I fire your ass. Okay? So, let's go to some funny skit, and we cut back, and you can do your show again, okay? How's that sound? Alright, it sounds good to me. So, fuck off, and let's go.
Come in. Door's open. Hey, bud. You playing some Forza 3?
So what kind of car you like to drive?
Just driving my rice rocket.
What was that?
It's my dirty white boy.
Dirty white boy.
Yeah, that's my cock.
Your cock?
Yeah, my Caucasian.
No, I'm Asian.
No, Caucasian.
So what do you feed it?
Come here, I'll show you. So what do you think?
Oh, isn't that illegal?
No, bad whitey.
So dude, what do you feed them?
Just junk and leftovers and shit. Yeah, he's really not that cool.
Pre-roll. that's like, that's some stuff right there. I eat chocolates. I like chocolates.
Chocolate's good.
That's what I get hyped on. I'm hyped on chocolates. Chocolate is bomb. Just letting you guys know.
If it's the bomb chocolate.
Well, we live in Washington State. You know?
I ate a chocolate. Okay, I ate a chocolate.
Yeah, it's good. It's great for you. Like, revitalize your mind, you know?
For
Some
sure.
chocolate.
Everything in moderation.
You know.
So they say.
This is like the end of the show, guys, and you already knew it, because, I mean, if you're a subscriber and you've been watching the show for the past 2.5, 3 years, you would know by the end of the third segment, we're coming back, because we're getting the fuck out of here. Getting out of here. This is a wrap, guys. It was an amazing show. I really want to thank you,
Right on.
Jay, for coming all the way out here
Yeah, I'm
from
stoked to talk to you.
yeah.
Portland
Stoked to talk to you guys,
/
too.
Olympia /
Hyped to be on the
Seattle.
show. You know, like good action, like what you guys are doing over here, and
Thanks a lot, man.
you know, it's sick.
If you guys want to check out some of Jay's stuff, the link will be in the description. Jay Miracle on Instagram. We'll put this Facebook as all the stuff so you guys can check out his artwork and stuff like that. Links will be in the description. I'd like to thank everybody who is in studio right now. We have studio audience for right now until later. But after that, we're gonna go. I don't even know what after that. We're leaving.
Stoked,
I'm
yeah. Well, we got
freaking out.
we got a show tonight,
I'm
bro.
freaking
Big
out. We gotta go see
marginal wave benefit.
Marginal Way Benefit, but you guys, that is way already happened. Already
DIY, DIY or die.
DIY or die, dude.
Do it.
Check
Build it.
That's it.
I was concealing my logo, like I could check the logo. This dude's like, no. Oh my god, dude, you got me crying, man. It's all good. Sorry, here we go.
I love it. I love it
Wipe
that you were
this shit
covering
up,
up
sorry.
yours. That's even better.
I'm so
You should
sorry.
have been like,
I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened.